The student said that her statement was misunderstood. Spell the word misunderstood.
Attendance. ATTENDANC. Attendance.
Add the suffix ed to the word bat and spell the new word formed.
This very moment, we believe in you as you believe in yourself, in your desire to secure a future there when you're needed most. Because confidence comes from understanding you're always in safe hands, and the security of knowing these are the moments for every achievement, every step of the way. Live in a better state of mind with State Insurance Company Limited.
A delightfully pleasant evening to you all, and welcome to Encounter 2 of the State Insurance Company Limited National Spellbound Championship 2025 series. This event is brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Sports and Creative Industries and proudly sponsored by the State Insurance Company Limited. We are delighted to have you in our company this evening. We have 4 excellent teams representing their schools and their zones this evening, and they are ready and rearing to go. They all are vying for a chance to be called Spellbound Champions 2025. But first, they must qualify for round 2. Let's meet the competing teams. And we begin this evening with the St. Peter's Academy. And we say good evening firstly to Captain Genesis Samuel.
Good evening.
Say good evening to Tiara Williams.
Good evening.
And Jamari Collins.
Good evening.
There we have the main team coming out of the St. Peter's Academy. Let's meet the standby team. We begin with Taraji James.
Good evening.
Trinity Martin.
Good evening.
And Kaylee James.
Good evening.
And that's the entire team of the St. Peter's Academy. Put your hands together for them, please. We turn our attention now to the Potters Primary, and we begin with Captain Kimoy Jackson.
Good evening.
Saray Mead.
Good evening.
Adora Brown.
Good evening.
That's the main team coming out of the Potters Primary. Put your hands together for them, please. So let's meet the standby team of the Potters Primary. We begin with Tijani Moraine.
Good evening.
Luke Maturin.
Good evening.
Put your hands together for the Potters Primary team. Let's meet the Freemansville Primary. We begin with Captain Denny Joseph.
Good evening.
Shane Richards.
Good evening.
Deshaun Lawrence.
Good evening.
There we have it, the main team of the Freemansville Primary. I introduce the standby team of the Freemansville Primary. We begin with Leon Alicock.
Good evening.
Jadoya Bowen.
Good evening.
And Kimani Charles.
Good evening.
Let's put our hands together for the Freemansville Primary team. And finally, the Villa Primary School. We have Captain Kimaya McFarlane.
Good evening.
Makaja Francis.
Good evening.
Shaniqua Gordon.
Good evening.
The main team of the Villa Primary School. Let's meet the standby team of the Villa Primary. We begin with Asai Joseph.
Good evening.
Onea McLean.
Good evening.
And Bridget Williamson.
Good evening.
Let's put our hands together for Team Villa Primary. We've met the teams, so now let's meet our judges. I'm pleased to introduce our head judge, Miss Clydella Marsh. And Miss Marsh is being assisted this evening by Mrs. Karen Brown Francis, who is also the Education Officer of Library Services. This evening, please meet our timekeeper, our expert timekeeper, mind you, Aisha Lynch. At this point in time, we'll take a very short commercial break to hear a few words from our sponsors, the State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
My mother chose state insurance for me when I was very young, and I'm very happy that she did. My name is Okila McFarlane. I am 20 years old and I attend the University of the West Indies. Life and medical are important to me because, for one, I want to be a nurse. So that department is very close to my heart. Being a part of an insurance is very important in my family. As we see in these COVID times, you're looking for support for your family, for yourself, and I'm sure a lot of persons are, in the hospital or, have other problems that they go to hospital for. To state insurance, I would just say thank you. Thank you so much. My mom and my sister have business here as well, and I'm sure they will stay true to what they're doing here, and their business will be just as easy as mine.
Thank you for staying tuned to the State Insurance Company Limited National Spellbound Championship 2025 series. If you're just joining us, it is our second encounter of round one. We've met our teams and we begin with Everyday Words segment 1. And we have Genesis Samuel, captain of the St. Peter's Academy, I am presently carrying out an important science experiment. Spell the word experiment.
Experiment. E-X-P-E-R-I-M-E-N-T.
Correct for 5 points. Tiara Williams. Butterflies and bees are helpful in pollination. Your word is pollination.
Pollination. Pollination.
Another 5 points for the St. Peter's Academy. Jamari Collins is up next. I must compliment you for the excellent work produced throughout the year. Spell the word compliment.
C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T.
I'm so sorry there. So instead of the E, it should have been a what letter? I. So it's C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T, compliment. Thank you so much for trying, Jamari. Please put your hands together for the St. Peter's Academy. Potters Primary, you're up next. And we begin with Captain Kemoy Jackson. The news reporter claimed that juvenile delinquency is rising. Spell the word juvenile.
J-U-V-I-N-I-L-L-E.
I'm so sorry there, that was incorrectly spelled. He added another L, and instead of the E, he placed an I. So the correct spelling is J-U-V-E-N-I-L-E. Thank you so much for trying, Kemoy. Serene Mead. Compared to the 2023, there was more employment in the construction industry in 2024. Spell the word employment.
E-M-P-L-O-Y-M-E-N-T.
I'm so sorry. So the word was a bit correctly spelled, but remember the rule, we don't repeat letters when we're spelling. You're allowed to pause. However, after pausing, you must continue spelling. So we heard a repetition of the letter E. So employment, E-M-P-L-O-Y-M-E-N-T. Thank you so much for trying. Adora, you're up next. The student said that her statement was misunderstood. Spell the word misunderstood.
Misunderstood. MISUNDERSTOOD. Misunderstood.
Correct for 5 points. And we say thank you to the Potters Primary. We turn our attention now to the Freemansville Primary. And we begin with Captain Dene Joseph. Are you ready?
Yes.
Seeds need moisture to encourage germination. Spell the word germination.
Germination. GERMINITION. Germination.
I'm so sorry, I missed it there. I think it was incorrectly spelled. Am I correct? So sorry there, Danny. Incorrectly spelled. So the word is GERMINATION. Germination. Jane Richards? Your attendance to the funeral service is vital to her peace of mind. Spell the word attendance.
Attendance. ATTENDANCE. Attendance.
That is correct for 5 points. And finally, up for Freemansville Primary, we have Deshaun Lawrence. With the diversity of people in our country, our cultural norms will change over time. Spell the word cultural.
Cultural. CULTURAL. Cultural.
Correctly spelled for 5 points. We say thank you to the Freemansville Primary. And finally, in this round, we have the Villa Primary. And we begin with Captain Kimaya McFarlane. Most schools provide counseling for their students. Spell the word counseling.
Counseling. COUNSELLING.
I'm so sorry that was incorrectly spelled. Which letter did we hear incorrectly spelled there? The C instead of the S. So COUNSELLING. Excellent effort there, though. Up next, we have Makaija Francis. The kindergartners were disappointed when it was revealed that Santa was just their principal. Spell the word principal.
Principal. PRINCIPAL. Principal.
Correct for 5 points. And finally, the final word in this segment, everyday word, goes to Shaniqua Gordon. In Antigua and Barbuda, agriculture is slowly improving through technology. Spell the word agriculture.
AGRICUTUAL.
I am so sorry. Added some letter and missed something there. So we spell agriculture, AGRICULTURE. So sorry there. Excellent effort by our teams. Please put your hands together for the 4 teams. At this point, we'll take a brief break. We'll hear from our sponsors, the State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
My name is Kalicia Latoya Edwards. I am 35 years old. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I joined the group insurance when I joined ACB Caribbean. So having that insurance is very beneficial to my child. If I die, my daughter will have something. My mother's not working. My siblings have their responsibilities. When you give your customer the utmost attention, making sure your customer is satisfied and not just selling them a product, but delivering the product. And I think State Insurance definitely does that. It provides me with great medical service. I'm able to go in with a card, pay 20%. It allows me to take that funds that I would originally have to pay full for and put it somewhere else. So So that's amazing. It gives me security and comfort to know that I don't always have to pay 100%.
Thank you for staying with the State Insurance Company Limited National Spellbound Championship 2025 series. If you're just joining us, we just concluded segment 1, Everyday Words, and I have the scores. So at the end of segment 1, Everyday Words, we have the St. Peter's Academy with 10 points. The Potters Primary School, just a word behind, 5 points. The Freemansville Primary, also with 10 points. And the Villa Primary School with 5 points as well. So we have 2 5s and we have 2 10s, and we just begun. So please keep your thinking caps on and do well for the rest of the encounter. So we continue with segment 2, Demon Words. And we begin, as usual, with the St. Peter's Academy. Captain Genesis Samuel will spell first, as usual. Remember, we're dealing with demon words, so be very careful with these little demons. The letters were not received by the secretary. Spell the word secretary.
Secretary. S-E-C-T-A-R-Y, secretary.
I'm so sorry, that was incorrectly spelled. I think we missed a syllable there. So it's S-E-C-R-E-T-A-R-Y. Thank you so much for trying, Genesis. Please put your hands together for her. Encourage her, yes. Tiara Williams. What are you using for your dry cough? Spell the word cough.
Cough. C-O-U-G-H.
Correctly spelled for 5 points. Jamari Collins. At the funeral, I was not afraid to go near the coffin. Spell the word coffin.
Coffin. C-O-F-F-I-N.
Correctly spelled for another 5 points. Potters Primary School is up next. And we begin with Captain Kemoy Jackson. Uncle Bob always puts some onions and thyme in his stew. Spell the word thyme.
T-I-M-E.
I'm so sorry, that is incorrectly spelled. That's thyme, but it's the incorrect time. So it's T-H-Y-M-E. Let's be careful there. So we continue with the Potters Primary. And we have Surrey Mead. Jean promptly said no to using the illegal drug. Spell the word promptly.
P-R-O-M-P-T-L-Y.
Very well done for 5 points. Yes. Still with Potters Primary, Adora, you're up next. Good citizens take care of their elderly. Spell the word citizens.
C-I-T-I-Z-E-N-S. Citizen.
Correctly spelled for another 5 points. We continue with the Freemansville Primary. Captain Dene Joseph will be spelling first. I bought a popsicle during the break. Spell the word popsicle.
Popsicle. P-O-P-C-I-C-L-E.
I'm so sorry there. No, that is incorrectly spelled. So let's hear this. It's S-I-C-L-E. Popsicle. Thank you so much for trying. We have who there now? Shane Richards. At the wedding, cake and ice cream were served as desserts. Dessert. Spell the word dessert.
Dessert. D-E-S-E-R-T. Dessert. Dessert.
I'm sorry, that is incorrectly spelled. If you stay cool, calm, and collective, you might win the contest. Spell the word calm.
Calm. C-A-L-M. Calm.
Correct for 5 points. And finally, in this segment, Demon Words, we have the Villa Primary. And we begin with Captain Kimaya McFarlane. I believe that adding some more water will soften the rice. Spell the word soften.
Soften. S-O-F-T-E-N-E-D. Softened.
I'm so sorry there. I think I said the word soften. Yes, so you added an ED. Okay, the suffix ED was added, so the correct spelling is S-O-F-T-E-N. Let me spell that again. S-O-F-T-E-N, soften. Still with the Villa Primary School, some new agriculture books were ordered for the library. Spell the word library.
Library. L-I-B-R-A-R-Y. Library.
Correct for 5 points. And finally, in this segment, once again, Shaniqua Gordon. Study hard and trust God to carry you through this exam. Spell the word through.
Through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Through.
Correct for 5 points. Let's put our hands together for the 4 competing teams. At this point in time, we're going to take a short break to hear from our sponsors, the State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Great customer service, in my view, can be defined as an exchange of information that is received well on both ends. Recently, I actually just had another baby, and at that point, I must say State Insurance has been very reliable. My name is Ellis Richards. I am a fitness trainer / training camp owner. My mom and her significant other encouraged me greatly to join the family plan because I would have needed something to target any health concerns that would arise in the future. Life insurance is something that we can never foresee, and if everyone is covered, it will actually reduce your liability of expenditure. Financial obligations should arise when medical expenses come about. We don't know what eventuality is going to come to us. It's going to meet all of us at some point. I believe that if I should sustain an injury doing skydiving, State Insurance would have my interest at heart and take care of me as things go on.
We welcome you back to the State Insurance Company Limited National Spellbound Championship 2025 series. We just concluded our second segment, Demon Words, and the scores are as follows. We begin with the St. Peter's Academy as usual, and at the end of segment 2, they have 20 points. Potter's Primary School with 15 points. Freemansville Primary with 15 points. And the Villa Primary School with 15 points. So we have a 3-way tie and we have a 20. And we're going into segment 3. Please bear in mind that our focus this evening is the suffix ed, which is ed, and it means having, possessing, or affected by. And we begin as usual with the St. Peter's Academy, St. Peter's Academy, Captain Genesis Samuel. Add the suffix ed to the word knit and spell the new word formed.
Knitted. K-N-I-T-T-E-D.
Correct for 5 points. Okay. Tiara Williams. Add the suffix ed to the word claim and spell the new word formed.
Claimed. C-L-A-I-M-E-D.
Correct for 5 points. Jamari, add the suffix ed to the word box and spell the new word formed.
Boxed. B-O-X-E-D.
Another 5 points. A perfect round coming out of the St. Peter's Academy. Potters Primary, you're up next. We have our captain, Kimoy Jackson. Add the suffix ed to the word stain and spell the new word formed.
Stained. S-T-A-I-N-E-D.
Correct for 5 points. Add the suffix ed to the word drum and spell the new word formed.
Drummed. D-R-U-M-P-E-D.
And that is incorrectly spelled. Did I hear that right? Yes? Right. Can't give you any information just now. Let's hold up a minute. And we move on. Add the suffix ed to the word boil and spell the new word formed.
Boiled. B-O-I-L-E-D. Boiled.
That's correct for 5 points. Yes. Freemansville Primary, you're up next. And Captain Denny is in place. Add the suffix ed to the word roam and spell the new word formed.
Roamed. R-O-A-M-E-D. Roamed.
Correct for 5 points. Add the suffix ed to the word trip and spell the new word formed.
Tripped. T-R-I-P-E-D. Tripped.
I'm so sorry, that is incorrectly spelled. Still with Freemansville. Deshaun, you're up next. Add the suffix ed to the word mix and spell the new word formed.
Mixed. M-I-X-E-D. Mixed.
Very well done. Another 5 points for the Freemansville Primary. And finally, we turn our attention to the Villa Primary. So we have Captain Kimaya McFarlane in place to spell. Add the suffix ed to the word bat and spell the new word formed.
Batted. B-A-T-T-E-D.
Correct for 5 points. Add the suffix ed to the word trail and spell the new word formed.
Trailed. T-R-A-I-L-E-D. Trailed.
Correctly spelled. And the final word in this segment, add the suffix ed to the word drag and spell the new word formed.
D-R-A-G-G-E-D. Dragged.
Correctly spelled for 5 points. And we say thank you and exceptional job to all our teams. Put your hands together for our 4 teams. So stay with us. We will return after these brief words from our sponsors, the State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
My name is Dr. Courtney Lewis. I am the Medical Director and CEO of the Dr. C. Lewis Medical and Associates Medical Clinic. You can never tell what's going to happen in life. People that are clients of state insurance, they have such a firm trust in the company. When you hear them speak about the service and how well taken care of they felt, it motivates you to want to be a part of that as well. That was the first thing that really drew me to state insurance, connecting with the client, connecting with the person that you're trying to serve. And I actually ended up having an accident. The same day, the representative came out, checked up on me, made sure I was fine, made sure I got the full medical service that I could possibly get, from just giving coverage on health or life to now homeowners, vehicular, personal investments, diversifications of your portfolio. They go above and beyond to make you feel as though no matter what happens to you in the future, you're covered and they got your back. And no matter how difficult it gets, they'll be there with you.
We welcome you National Spellbound Championship 2025 series. If you're just joining us, we just concluded segment 3 and we dealt with spelling rules. Before I share the scores with you, let's just take a brief look at the rules as well as the words that we were required to spell. So, the suffix that we dealt with would have been ed, and we know that it means having, possessing, or affected by. And it can be added to many verbs to change their form from the present tense to the past tense. Remember, when adding the suffix ed to one-syllable words that end in one consonant, preceded by a vowel, the final consonant is what? Is doubled. For example, we had the word drum, and it was changed to drummed, D-R-U-M-M-E-D. We had trip, which became tripped, T-R-I-P-P-E-D, and bat became what? Batted. So we have some exceptions to the rule. We have mix, which becomes mixed, but this time we don't double, it is M-I-X-E-D. And we have box, which would have been changed to what? Boxed, B-O-X-E-D. However, when one-syllable words end in a single consonant preceded by two vowels, the final consonant is not doubled. Example, stain was changed into stained, S-T-A-I-N-E-D. Roam became what? Roamed, R-O-A-M-E-D, and trail became trailed, T-R-A-I-L-E-D. I want you to put your hands together for our 4 teams before I share the score. They did a marvelous job on the spelling rules. So at this time we have the St. Peter's Academy with 35 points. And they're actually leading this encounter today. We have the Potters Primary School with 25 points. The Freemansville Primary, 25 points as well. And the Villa Primary School, 30 points. So we have some very serious competition going into the challenge round. At this point in time, we're going to be asking the Potters Primary School, the Freemansville Primary School, and the Villa Primary just to take their leave just for a short or brief moment. We're going to begin the challenge round with the St. Peter's Academy. So we'll see you back in a few minutes. Put your hands together for the 3 teams as they leave. We begin our speed challenge round this evening with the St. Peter's Academy. And we have Tiara Williams at center spot spelling for her team. Tiara, you know the rules? You have 60 seconds or 1 minute to spell as many words as you possibly can. There's no need to repeat the words, you just spell. If you want a different word, simply say pass and I'll give you another word. We got that, Tiara?
Yes.
So you will let me know when you're ready. Tiara is ready. Aisha, I'm ready. When you are. Lip.
L-I-P.
Sly.
S-L-I-D-E.
Type.
T-Y-P-E.
Loud.
L-O-U-D.
Test.
T-E-S-T.
Yield.
Skip.
Loved.
S-skip.
Blunt.
B-L-U-N-T.
Slopes.
S-L-O-P-E-S.
Purge.
P-E-R-G-E.
Wasting.
W-A-S-T-I-N-G.
Enter.
E-N-T-E-R.
Abuse.
A-B-U-S-E.
Zonal.
Z-O-N-A-L.
Opens.
O-P-E-N-S.
Safer.
S-A-F-E-R.
Cable.
C-A-B-L-E.
Fuzzy.
F-U-S-S-Y.
Bible.
B-I-B-L-E.
Ended.
E-N-D-E-D.
Adverb.
A-D-V-E-R-B.
Secured.
Skip.
Quickly.
Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y.
Novels.
N-O-V-E-L-S.
Audio.
A-U-D-I-O.
Reptile.
R-E-P-T-I-L-E.
Boldness.
B-O-L-D-N-E-S-S.
Protect.
P-O-R-O-T-E-C-T.
Corners.
C-O-R-N-E-R-S.
Condense.
C-O-N-D-E-N-C-E.
Put your hands together for the St. Peter's Academy and speller Tiara Williams. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Our second speller in the speed challenge round hails from the Potters Primary School, we have Captain Kimoy Jackson, center position to spell for his team. Kimoy, you know the rules. You have 60 seconds or 1 minute to spell as many words as you possibly can. Remember, there's no need to repeat the words. You simply spell. If you need another word, simply say pass. Got that, Kimoy? Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Aisha, I'm ready when you are. Lip.
L-I-P.
Sly.
S-I-L-I-D-E.
Type.
T-Y-P-E.
Loud.
L-O-U-D.
Test.
T-S-T.
Yield.
Pass.
Loved.
L-O-V-E-D.
Blunt.
B-L-U-N-T.
Slopes.
Pass.
Purge.
P-U-R-G-E.
Wasting.
W-A-S-T-I-N-G.
Enter.
E-N-T-E-R.
Abuse.
A-B-U-S-E.
Zonal.
Z-O-N-A-L.
Opens.
O-P-E-N-S.
Safer.
S-A-F-E-R.
Cable.
C-A-B-L-E.
Fuzzy.
F-U-Z-Z-Y.
Bible.
B-I-B-L-E.
Ended.
E-N-D-E-D.
Adverb.
A-D-V-E-R-B.
Secured.
S-E-C-U-R-E-D.
Quickly.
Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y.
Novels.
Pass.
Audio.
A-U-D-I-O.
Reptile.
R-E-P-I-T-I-L-E.
And we say thank you very much to the Potters Primary School and Kimoy Jackson, captain. Please take your seat. Our third speller in the challenge round hails from the Freemansville Primary, and we have Captain Denny in center position to spell for his team. Denny, you know the rules. You have 1 minute or 60 seconds to spell as many words as you possibly can. There's no need to repeat the words, you simply spell. If you need another word or want another word, simply say pass and I'll give you another word. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Aisha, I'm ready when you are. Lip.
L-I-P.
Sly.
S-L-Y.
Type.
T-Y-P.
Loud.
L-O-U-D.
Test.
T-S-T.
Yield.
Y-E-L-D.
Loved.
L-O-V-E-D.
Blunt.
B-L-U-N-T.
Slopes.
S-L-O-P-E-S.
Purge.
P-R-G-E.
Wasting.
W. Pass.
Enter.
E-N-T-E-R.
Abuse.
A-B-U-S-E.
Zonal.
Z-O-N-A-L.
Opens.
O-P-E-N-S.
Safer.
S-A-F-E-R.
Cable.
C-A-B-L-E.
Fuzzy.
F-U-S-Y.
Bible.
B-I-B-L-E.
Ended.
E-N-D-E-D.
Adverb.
A-D-V-E-R-B.
Secured.
S-E-C-U-R-E-D.
Quickly.
Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y.
Novels.
Pass.
Audio.
Pass.
Reptile.
R-U-P-T-I-L-E.
Boldness.
B-O-L-D-N-E-S-S.
Protect.
P-R-O-T-E-C-T.
Corners.
C-O-R-N-E-R-S.
Condense.
T-O-N-D-E-N-S-E.
Surname.
S-I-R-N-A-M-E.
Retard.
R-E-T-E-R-D.
Election.
E-L-E-C-T-I-O-N.
Thank you very much to Denny and the Freemansville Primary School. Thank you very much. You may take your seat. And our final speller in the speed challenge round, we have Shaniqua Gordon of the Villa Primary. Shaniqua, remember the rules. You have 1 minute or 60 seconds to spell as many words as you possibly can. Remember, there's no need to repeat the words. You simply spell. If you want another word, you simply say pass and I'll give you another word. Got that? Let me know when you're ready. Aisha, I'm ready. Lip.
L-I-P.
Sly.
S-L-I-M-E.
Type.
T-Y-P-E.
Loud.
L-O-U-D.
Test.
T-S-T.
Yield.
Y-E-L-D.
Loved.
L-O-V-E-D.
Blunt.
B-U-L-U-N-T.
Slopes.
S-L-O-P-E-S.
Purge.
Pass.
Wasting.
W-A-I-S-T-I-N-G.
Enter.
E-N-T-E-R.
Abuse.
A-B-U-S-E.
Zonal.
Z-O-N-A-L.
Opens.
O-P-N-S.
Safer.
S-A-F-E-R.
Cable.
K-A-B-L-E.
Fuzzy.
F-O-S-S-Y.
Bible.
B-I-B-L-E.
Ended.
E-N-D-E-D.
Adverb.
A-D-V-E-R-B.
Secured.
S-C-U-R-E.
Quickly.
Q-U-I-K-L-E.
Novels.
N-O-V-E-L-S.
Audio.
A-U-D-I-O.
Reptile.
R-E-P-T-I-L-E.
Boldness.
B-O-R-D-E-N-E-S-S.
Thank you very much to the Villa Primary School and speller Shaniqua Gordon. Thank you very much. Take your seat. We will return after these words from our sponsors, the State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
My name is Divya Joseph. I'm a fitness model. I work at Customs. The payments outside, when you actually go to the doctor's office, so it's kind of high, honestly. So without being covered by state insurance, I've been here for 7 years. I ain't seen no way better than this. They actually sustain the criteria that they actually put up to you within the policies. So by them telling you that we have this covered for you and that covered for you, they actually sustain it throughout every single thing that they actually do, whether it's life, medical, or even car insurance, which I'm actually covered by, all three. They have me covered. State insurance family, I feel they're part of my life also. So one time, I actually wanted to actually work here, just because of how they actually treat me. Have a seat, you want coffee, you want this. I'll be like, wow, this place is different. From the security outside, all friendly people. You can't go wrong.
Company Limited National Spellbound Championship 2025 series. We just concluded the challenge round. Please permit me to share the scores with you. So we had the St. Peter's Academy spelling first, and the spelling was done by Tiara Williams. Tiara spelled 22 out of her 30 words, gaining 44 points for her team. Please put your hands together for her. The Potters Primary School would have been up next. And we had Captain Kimoy Jackson spelling for his team. He spelled 21 of his 26 words correctly, and he gained an additional 42 points for his team. That was followed by the Freemansville Primary, and speller Denny Joseph, captain. Denny spelled 25 of his 33 words correctly, and he gained an additional 50 points for his team. Finally, Shaniqua Gordon spelled for the Villa Primary, and she spelled 18 of her 27 words correctly, gaining an additional 36 points for her team. Please put your hands together for all of the spellers in the challenge round. So at the end of the challenge round, we will now share the final scores. I'll begin with the Villa Primary School. 66 points. We'll turn our attention to the Potters Primary. 67 points. The Freemansville Primary. 75 points. And finally, the St. Peter's Academy, 79 points. So you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of segment 2, we're still in round 1. We say goodbye at this moment to the Villa Primary School and the Potters Primary School. We thank you for your participation and for doing your very best. Put your hands together again for the Villa Primary and the Potters Primary. We congratulate the Freemansville Primary and the St. Peter's Academy. These two teams are advancing to round 2. and one step closer to their goal. Please put your hands together for all 4 teams and for the job they did this evening. At this point in time, we would like to acknowledge the best spellers of this encounter. We begin with the St. Peter's Academy. And we're going to have Tiara Williams. She's going to come to the front and she's going to give a lovely curtsy. Put your hands together for Tiara Williams. Potters Primary, we have Adora Brown. Freemansville Primary, Deshaun Lawrence. And the Villa Primary, we have Makaja Francis. And there we have it, our best spellers of Encounter 2, still round 1. Put your hands together once more for the best spellers. They did a remarkable job. You may return to your positions, please. And it's now time to hear some congratulatory remarks from, I'm not sure if it's the team captains or whoever the team captains would have designated to give their congratulatory remarks. So if you're speaking on behalf of your team, please take center stage. Okay, good. So we begin with the Villa Primary School and Captain Kamaya McFarlane.
A pleasant good day to one and all. The pleasure is mine to say thank you for all the persons who helped us. Firstly, for God, for giving us health and strength to be here and to compete. Thank you to the Madam Moderator, Timekeeper, Scorers, for so ably guiding us through this competition. Thank you to our teachers, principals, our fellow team members, and parents for supporting us in this competition. Thank you to the State Insurance Company Limited for sponsoring this Spellbound competition today. Thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you very much. The Villa Primary School. We will now hear from the Potters Primary School, and we have Captain Kimoy Jackson in position.
I would like to thank all my teammates for trying their best of their ability, and God for bringing us all today, and other schools for giving us a fight today. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Captain Kimoy Jackson. Let us now hear from the Freemansville Primary School, and we'll hear from Captain Dene Joseph.
I take this opportunity to thank God, our Heavenly Father, for life, good health, and intelligence. I would also like to thank our teacher, Miss McFarlane, for her dedication in helping us prepare for this competition. My team and I are honored and humbled to proudly represent Freemansville Primary. To our opponents, we wish you continued success and God's blessings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain Denny Joseph. We'll now hear from Genesis Samuel, captain of the St. Peter's Academy.
Firstly, I would like to thank God for allowing us to be here. And I would also like to thank our amazing teachers over at St. Peter's Academy for helping us to study to be here today and do the best of our ability. I would also like to thank the moderator and the production team for helping with the production of Spellbound 2025. I would also like to thank the humble audience for being here and congratulating everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Genesis Samuel. At this point in time, I can say that we've come to the end of a round of Encounter 2, Round 1 of the State Insurance Company Limited National Spellbound Championship of the National Spellbound Championship Series. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, Sports and Creative Industries, we extend gratitude to the 4 teams for participating this evening. At this time, we are saying goodbye to 2 schools. That is the Villa Primary School and the Potters Primary School. But we thank them for participating and for doing the very best that they could have done. Put your hands together again for them for me, please. We congratulate the 2 teams for advancing to round 2. And that would be the Freemansville Primary School and the St. Peter's Academy. You did an excellent job and we commend you once again this evening. Put your hands together for those 2 teams. We extend much gratitude to our judges, Miss Clydella Marsh and Miss Karen Brown Francis, for their fairness in officiating this evening's encounter. We also thank the principals, the trainers, and the teachers who participated in preparing the teams. Thank you also is extended to the parents for your support and to you, our viewing audience, for being a part of the Spellbound experience once more. Without you, this event would not be possible. Heartfelt thank you is extended to the staff of the Education Broadcasting Unit and to the ABS Television for making this encounter a reality. Put your hands together for the Education Broadcasting Unit and for ABS. I'm your moderator, Cleopatra Henry, reminding you that the more you practice, the more you master. Every word that you spell correctly brings you one step closer to greatness. Please join us next week for another encounter in the State Insurance Company Limited National Spellbound Championship 2025 Series. Live in a better state of mind with the State Insurance Company Limited.
I have been with State Insurance since, I believe, 2006. Life and medical insurance for me are not just important, but essential. Had it not been for the fact that I had medical insurance with State, I am not certain if I would have been able to get the treatment that I required. I have had persons dealing with my situations who are very responsive and persons who actually care. They're going to break things down for you and explain everything for you, because we know with insurance there's a lot of fine print. Great customer service to me speaks to empathy. It speaks to someone who is going to understand my needs and go all out. And so as an Antiguan, I feel very proud to know that a company like State Insurance exists for an Antiguan like myself.